Today we are doing a 200 card PSA reveal. I had to come out in the living room to show you guys this because it didn't even fit on camera. Alrighty, so we have one of many PSA boxes here that we will get into in just a second. Right, last thing real quick before the reveal, a couple cool pickups. Burrow, white BGS 9.5, Mbappe patch, PSA 10, that's a tough grade, that's sick. And then Tosin, I think this is gonna be part of my PC now. Super nice guy, card collector. Met him when I went over to London for a card show. So this white sparkle, this dude just randomly had it. He's like, hey, do you want this? I was like, yeah. So he threw it in for free. That was a cool pickup. And then the only other thing, just have to give a quick shout out to Club Legacies. I've never seen this before. And I didn't know much about it till they reached out to me, but apparently, I guess they're new on the soccer card scene or soccer collectibles in general. They reached out and they said, you know, what card do you want? Said, I'm a Barcelona fan. Sent me a Pedri. This is sick. Clean design. Cool card. I mean, I won't pretend to know a ton about this. I really don't. I just thought the designs were cool. I think they have posters and stuff as well. This isn't sponsored. They did send this to me, but I don't know. Just thought I'd share it with you guys. I think the more the merrier in the space, right? Better to have more options than not. So pretty cool. If you'd like to look at this, check them out. So here we go. I know a lot of you guys don't like the slow reveals, and you're getting your wish today because there is literally way too much here for me to do a slow reveal. So we're just gonna go through them, share some of my thoughts and maybe why I graded these. Justin Herbert, Mosaic Silver, PSA 10, easy. Eddie Nketiah. You know, when I'm doing soccer stuff, I've gotten really specific with soccer stuff that I'm grading now. It has to be desirable. That's super broad. I'll explain more of that as I go, but Arsenal collectors, this guy doesn't, I guess the reason for him, he doesn't have a ton of rookie cards as far as I'm aware. Definitely not a ton of graded ones, so it made sense. Messi, got a 9 on the Merlin here. Refractor, people are always looking for Messi stuff, especially after that sick free kick goal. Prism 2014, so soccer, Prism 2014, Topps Chrome 2017. Two of the biggest sets of all time. That stuff, always, there's a ton of people interested in it. 2014 stuff, I have probably graded like at least maybe 30 of these. I've never gotten a 10 ever, and I've gotten a lot of 8s, so it's a tough grade. That's something to keep in mind. Ronaldo yellow, PSA 10, numbered Ronaldo stuff. Ronaldo and Messi, especially if it's numbered, I'm usually grading that. Topps Chrome stuff, it doesn't sell for a ton, but there is a good amount of collectors for it, and it grades really well for me for some reason. I think you're gonna see that as the collection goes, excuse me. I think you're gonna see that as the reveal goes on. Albon, another 10. Tua, Prism Black Silver. You know, I've talked about this a lot in videos lately. I think PSA has become a lot more liberal with giving out these especially, I used to get the occasional 8. Now I never used to get 7s and 6s and stuff. I get some now, not as bad in this order, so I was happy about that. That's one of the few. Julian Alvarez Manga, nice one. Herbert SP, Verstappen 9, Zaniolo Gold, PSA 10, and then De Bruyne out of 25, PSA 10. Shout out to Joe Gamble, oh man, I'm sorry. It was either Joe or Bryce who gave this to me. One of the Gamble boys gave it to me literally for free when he was staying at my house in a gem. So thank you, man. Some more F1, Vettel Sapphire 10. Burrow, this is a cool one because I literally, I'll try not to be lazy. I was at a card show and I picked this up raw, and I literally broke down for this exact card, holding it in my hand, why it makes so much sense to buy this raw because of what can happen when it 10s, or you know how it's 50% chance to 10, and that's exactly what happened. I'll put that clip in to give you guys context.
So the guy I just bought this from, he actually watches the videos, and he was saying like, oh, I love it when you explain things. So boom, yeah, it's for you, man. I'll explain why I bought this card. So $40 sticker, I was like, all right, I can probably get it for like 30. Offered him 30, he took it, so thank you for the deal. But consistently do $50 in a PSA 9. Some lower, but during the season, these will sell for 50 bucks. So $15 grading, like you gotta always do the math when you grade, right? Some cards, the math doesn't work out, but for this one, I'm like, I'm into it 30 clean, $15 grading, into it for 45 bucks. Even if I get a 9, I mean, technically, maybe if I even get lucky, I can make $5. I probably won't get 50 straight cash for it, but I'll at least break even. Versus in a 10, it sells for 140 bucks. So it's not easy money. There's downside there. It takes time, all that kind of stuff. But I'm at least explaining what's going through my head. Like, that's what I was thinking. Towards the season, it might even be worth more. And I just look at it with grading. It's kind of like if the numbers work out, you just take a swing at it. Not everyone's going to 10. You're not guaranteed a 10, but it looked clean to me. If I get a 10, like that can pay for my flight home. You know what I mean? So just one little quick deal like that, it's worth a shot. All right, guys.
Gabby Refractor 9. Embiid. I'm trying to do more. Basketball stuff is tough right now, man. Like baseball, football, and soccer and F1. I don't know. I just don't buy a ton of basketball, but I had a few in here. Embiid. Older. I love older basketball stuff. That's what it is. Like that, for some reason, this makes sense to me. I can't wrap my head around the new stuff. Here's something that's new, though. Jalen Williams. This guy's a beast. Auto. PSA 9. Nice one. Another Ronaldo 10. If I'm grading soccer, it's going to be big names. So Messi, Ronaldo. Big rookies. Pedri 10. Pedri Refractor 9. Hertz Donruss 9. This was a cheaper card. I kind of there's a few in here you kind of needed 10s on. I didn't get them. Leclerc is another example. It's crazy how far these have fallen. I think this is like a $15 card or something. Wild. Magnuson 10. And a few of these have actually sold already before they even got back. That's the nice thing about the PSA scans. I'll probably pop up some of those sales as well. Ricardo 10. PK color match. These are undervalued. And this is like, not a pump and dump, but like not fair, I guess, for me to say these are undervalued when I own a lot of them. But, you know, I just think like a card like this should be worth a lot more. Like this is an iconic card. This is worth like, this is like a $50, $60 card, man. I don't know. I think it's sick. Happy to, it's tough. It's just hard. Like I can only PC so much, but I want to hold on to something like this. Giovinazzi 8 happens. Harry Kane, auto 10. Is he moving to Bayern? We will see. Next up, a little bit more basketball. Paolo. I'm just like, I'm telling you, I'm buying these new guys just so I have something. Like it's, how do I explain this? Like it's like getting reps, or just so I am somewhat aware of what's going on in the basketball card market. I need to buy some of these. Got lucky with a 10 on Paolo. Trey Lance, light blue 10, eBay pickup. Nice one. Another company red color match, beauty. Vlahovic, gold atomic, coming off not a great season as far as I'm aware, but talented prospect. This is one of the nicer cards in the submission. Cade Cunningham, hollow laser, out of 99, color match. I got this one on eBay as well. That's the different thing I would say about the submission. I got a lot of these from eBay when in the past it had been mainly card shows, and I did pretty well actually on the eBay card, so that's something I'm probably going to continue to do. This one already had some offers at like 250 bucks. You probably won't see this video until after the National, but I'm filming this the day before the National, so I'm going to bring, it was perfect timing, it literally arrived today, bring some of this stuff to the National, see if we can move it. Anthony Speckle 9, Albon, my guy 9, would have been a real nice 10 on that, but what are you going to do? Holland, Bundesliga 10. It only takes a few, man. Like you just hit a 10 on this and that's literally like, I don't know, grading has not been quite as successful. Like I've had some ups and downs with gradings, but then this is literally just like 300 bucks, boom. Like, I don't know, wild. Anyways, Herbert Prism, another 10, 2 nice cards back to back. Herbert Prism 9, Frankie de Jong. You know, once in a while, like it's tough. I'm trying to explain, this is the biggest ramble ever, I apologize. So, grading soccer stuff is very tough right now, guys. Like, if you don't have Messi or Ronaldo or Jude or Pedri, like, the other guys, it just doesn't move as much. It's a tough move. Like, so I've cut down a ton on the lesser names I'm grading with soccer. I think everyone should be aware of that. But once in a while, a sick card like this, numbered out of 49, color match, just decided to go for it. Got a 10. Gravenberch 9, Tillman 9, Gravenberch Atomic 10. Buffon, more Prism, good amount of Prism World Cup stuff. I got this all at the Burbank Card Show from a guy who I knew who pulled them. So that's the other thing too, like these are these are clean. And this is not a complaining about PSA video, because this was actually one of my better gem rates ever, I think. But these get graded harshly, I would say. 8, Messy Aqua 10, nice one. Fabregas Color Match 9, beauty. This is a sick card. Balotelli, man. Shout out to you if you remember this guy. All the talent in the world. Just a little bit of a head case, but really, really fun to watch. The blue on blue, it's a beautiful card. Chiellini, blue. Let's just actually, you know what? This is my video. You guys are going to have to sit here and appreciate this. That's just sick. That is just it. That's just beautiful, man. Trey Lance Camo 10. And then Charles Leclerc 10. Good variety in this submission. Okay, a little bit more F1 here. Lando. Jude Speckle 9. These sell for more than I would think at a 9. Jokic. Just trying to play around with some basketball stuff. For some reason, like I was saying, people never come... I never have the opportunity to buy raw basketball just naturally. So I just went out and like picked up a few on eBay, saw how they would grade. That one got a 9, but it's numbered to 149. So I'm just curious. I guess that's it. It's more of an experiment. I was looking for the word earlier. I'm going to experiment with basketball stuff and see how it does for me. Pedri Speckle 10. Jordan Love Mosaic, little color match 10. That's a nice one. Raul Jimenez with the clean. That's a very nice signature. 9. Neymar Optic Green Velocity. Sick card. 9. Dybala. Shout out to 2018 Optic, man. This is the set that got me into soccer cards, so it'll always have a nice place in my heart. I think it looks really nice. Dybala. Lewis Hamilton Sapphire 9. Vlahovic 8. Tough one. Ricardo, Topps Chrome 9. Welcome back to F1, man. Glad to see you back at AlphaTauri. Holland. I'm a huge color match guy. Anything color match, especially of a big name, it's going in. When it 10s, sick card. Holland 10. SGA 10. This was a nice one. This is number 2. It's a purple, but it's numbered to only 49. I'll be real, not the most aesthetically pleasing card to me, but low numbered. 10. SGA rookie. Huge fan of his. Lance Stroll 10. Grosjean 10, already got a nice sale on that one. Another Lance Stroll 10. Random Bradley Beal card, very random, but numbered to 5. Pretty cool. Got a 10. Hey, why not? 15 bucks, worth a shot. And that's the thing about 15 bucks, man. Like, it sucks that it's not. If it was still at 15 bucks, I'd be going heavy again. It's wild how big of a difference it seems between 15 and 19 bucks because, you know, at 15 bucks, let's say it's a $50 card, you find a way to buy it at 40, it's almost like the grading is free. Like, if they can keep these turnaround times, it's tough because prices are going down. I'm shocked at even 10s, like, maybe, let me find an example. This is not a great example, but like certain 10s, I'm really surprised how low they've gotten, so that's the tough thing, but just at $15, I'm not explaining this well, but there's a lot of opportunity to make money. Pedri Speckle 10, Giovinazzi 10, Morant Disco 8, tough grades, and Zinchenko Gold Auto. That is sick. Landon Donovan, PSA 9 orange, and then little Neymar Optic Hollow 10. Holland 7, one of the few like super low grades in the submission. George Russell 10, George Russell 9, Harry Kane 2017 Refractor 10. Another one of those ones where, like, especially if you auction it, that's the tough thing. Like, if you auction this card, you might only get like 40 bucks on it, 35 bucks. So that's the good and the bad. Grading has gotten a lot cheaper and a lot faster, but this is a good example of me, like what I was saying. Some of the 10s, I'm like, really? That's all it sells for? So there's a balance. You have to be specific with the cards you send in and also how you sell them. Lewandowski Red 10, Musiala Speckle 10, Vinicius 9, Vinicius 9. Overall, this might, I don't think it's going to be in the title, probably won't clickbait it, but I think this was my best gem rate ever. And a big part of it was choosing sets that I think grade a little better, outside of the like Prism 2014. But like, for instance, the F1 I know for me grades really well, and that did a good job of carrying the gem rate on this submission. Like, here's another one, 10, Yuki. Botas 10. Wow, perfect timing. This is why I'm the best in the business. Bottas 10. Hamilton, this is funny. This is actually a driver number. And I saw 44, I'm like, isn't that Hamilton's number? And I don't know if you can see it on the card, but his car is number 44. And it's funny, I thought to realize this because the other day I sold a card and it got binned like automatically. I'm like, geez, that was weird. It was like not that expensive of a card, but I realized it was jersey number. So now, and I didn't list it like that. So now I'm always gonna check. And then I caught this one. I didn't know when I sent it in, it was jersey number. But I'm always gonna be aware of that now. Mbappe, Mosaic 9, Musiala, Refractor 9, Perez 10, Martinelli Blue Choice. I submitted and got a 10 before and sold it, this exact card. Let's see if we can repeat the process again. Vinicius Aqua 10, Lando Norris 8. Boom, Ronaldo Aqua 10, did well on numbered Ronaldo stuff. Magnussen Refractor 10, Gasly 9, Herbert Camel Pink 10, Ribery, another beautiful color match, 9. Kagawa, this is a sick card, too bad I got a 7, nice one. Makoko Refractor 9, and Charles Leclerc 10. Alrighty, last big box here. Shout out to you guys, this is probably gonna be a really long video, so if you make it through the whole thing, really appreciate the support. Make sure you comment down below and let me know. Pedri Blue Refractor 8. Jordan Poole graded all these before he left the Warriors. Maybe I'll pop in that clip as well. I called it though. I was at a card show and someone had a sick Jordan Poole card. I'm like, he's gonna get traded this summer. That's exactly what happened on the Wizards. So we'll see how he does. Maybe these will bump up a little bit. Franz Wagner, light blue, numbered to 299. Big fan of his game. Hopefully he does well. Hertz color match 10, easy. George Russell 10. Bottas 9, another Bottas 10. This, interesting. I swear some of these have like the newer, like slightly thicker PSA slab, but it's a lot better than like that. They used to put it in like a mega oversized one that was really bad, but I like the new kind of PSA slab they got going. Raikkonen 10, Gasly 10, Joao Felix 8. This is a cool one. Salah Gold, numbered to 50. Great card to bring to the National. Trying to bring like some nicer cards. Lando 10, like that's the thing. Not that anyone asked or cares, but this is not a National card. This is a National card, right? No one's coming to the National for the most part. Like, hey, if you want to buy it at the National from me, that's fine. Like some people are looking for certain things, but you want to have like aspirational cards at the National. Someone's gonna kind of be like, oh, I would love to get a Salah Gold 10. This is the exact example of that. So that's the kind of stuff I'm gonna be bringing. And just card shows in general. I guess that would be my quick little tip there. Albon Sapphire 10. Hertz Camel Pink 10. Another Vinny 9. Didn't hit any 10s on the Vinnies. Tough one. Justin Fields Green 10. Hopefully this will do well. Chicago National. We'll bring it. Martinelli Silver 9. Fabregas Blue. Or no, not Fabregas. David Villa 7. Holland. They did not like my Holland cards in this submission besides the Bundesliga. Topps Chrome 7. Leclerc negative 10. Jordan Poole, nice little silver 10. These take me back, man. It's funny, like, it's crazy how far we've come. I have like nostalgia for the COVID days. Like that shows you how far it's been. I remember like I would get in a card like this. If I had had a Mosaic Silver 10, I would have been hyped, bro. Like looking at this, I felt like I was looking at gold, you know? Interesting enough, times have changed. Jordan Poole, Optic Hollow 8. Fast Break Silver, Jordan Poole 9, Kvyat 10, Signs 10, Messi 2018 Refractor, Beauty PSA 10, Musiala Blue, number 2, 150, 10. This was one of the cards I really wish had done well. Number 1, like draft pick match, sick Iverson. At least give me a 9. This is a pretty expensive card, but I got an 8, so it's just kind of like an icky grade. What are you gonna do? Moving swiftly along, Vidal, 9. Iverson, nice one. Green, select. This one is number 299. Nice little 10 right there. Mbappe, silver 10. Surprisingly low pop on this one. Mbappe, purple 9. Did you guys see the contract offer he got? $1 billion? Sheesh. I need to start working on my soccer skills, not collecting soccer cards. Gary Payton, hollow 9. LaMelo Ball, hollow 8. CP, Warriors, Wake Forest guy. Excited to see how he does. 9. Giannis is a nice one. Out of 5. Green. PSA 9. National card right there. That'll go in the showcase. Ronaldo 10. Number to 199. Di Maria color match 9. Michael Bradley, USA legend 9. Leon Bailey. See, this is an example. I'm wrapping it up in a little package here. Like, I got a 10 on this, but I don't think anyone's gonna buy this from me. And at the very least, they're not gonna no one's gonna want to drop 150 on a Leon Bailey card and to justify the grading and stuff. Like, I guess long story short, even though I got a 10 on this, these random guys who don't have a huge collector base, it's different in soccer, right? Like random football players, random basketball players, there's people who collect them. In soccer, there's probably literally 2 Leon Bailey collectors in the world. What are you gonna do with this? It can be tough. Neymar Jr., orange 10. Curry, slam 9. Magnuson 10. Hertz, orange 10. Harden, who wants Harden cards anymore, man? 8. Sorry if you are a Harden collector. Wade, hollow 9. Mobley, ice 8. Makoko 10. Ronaldo, purple 9. All right, last stack here. Shout out to you guys if you made it to the end. Alba, Sapphire 10. Suarez, 2017. Not a ton of 2017 actually in this submission. I usually do a lot more. 10. Beauty. Latifi 10. Ricardo, Refractor 10. Anthony Edwards 9. Ooh, lowest. I'm curious what happened here. 5. I guess there's, okay, there's a little scratch on the bottom. There has to be an indent or something somewhere. Man, I swear they are tough now. Not that I really care in particular about this card, but just interesting stuff. Jaw, Stained Glass 10. This is one of the perils of grading. I was talking about how great grading is. Let me talk about the downside. Cards, and even though this only took me like a month or 2 to get back from grading, a lot of stuff happened during that time. Jaw stuff went down a lot, so I think I bought this for like 120 bucks. Even though I got a 10, I think it's only worth like 150 now, so that kind of stuff can happen. And that's also why I've stayed away from like ultra modern basketball grading it, because I just swear that happens all the time. At least that's been my experience. That's obviously not true for every single ultra modern basketball card, but I just haven't had much luck with it. Gavi, Refractor 10. Latifi 7. Walker Kessler, another one that got killed, 5. Ronaldo SP. I hadn't seen this ever before I bought it. Cool variation. Must be pretty rare because, like I said, I never see it. Ronaldo Clapping, another variation from 2018. Grosjean 8. Modric Color Match 10. Pedri Mosaic 9. Makoko 10. Why am I still grading Makoko cards? I couldn't tell you, but he still sells, it seems like. Ronaldo Refractor 10. Vinny 8. Maxi Purple to 49 9. Verstappen single-handedly ruining the entire sport of F1. I can't even watch races anymore. I'm sorry, I don't hate you, Max. It's just very boring. Hyungmin Sun Gold, PSA 9. Sick card. Gasly 10. Lewis 10. Nice little track tag action. Max, I don't like you right now. Camavinga, PSA 9. Signs 9. And what is the last card? Gavi. Only right. I'm a huge Barcelona guy. You get to end this huge 200 card submission. Alright guys, that is it for the submission. Once again, if you made it through the whole thing, shout out to you. Hopefully that was interesting. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.